Tirico along with the partner Greg Oaks, and that's the kicker, Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Blue 32. Set.
Here's Young now to throw right away. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Tremble comes in motion. On play action, Young. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Draymond Jones getting into drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Nice. 97, jump, 17. Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Baltimore.
The first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. With his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At their 48-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Jackson now on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Third and long for Jackson. Rush to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Fourth down. Jackson. Now will work his way out right. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
On the double. Watch out now. 50 carries. Set.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So gain of 4 brings up third and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and a yard.
Here we cut.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a first down.
That's good.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
Here's
line.
Young to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is second and 6.
Set. Excuse. Yellow. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Young. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out what am I looking at, where are my targets, where's the coverage holes. And I think it's led to some really big plays by the...
To the goal line and in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Real quick.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Report.
That's good. Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nice shot. You change it.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Moving to his left. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go next. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
3rd and 2.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Smash, red.
On 4th down, Young. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Second down, Jackson. Pushed out to his left. He'll take off again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
No. Let's go. Get hot. Hey, middle.
Throwing Jackson. That's into the hands of Lester. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Back to throw, Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And he's in!
Bitch.
Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
He'll swing that out wide, and he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
To kick off for Baltimore.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Let's go now. Hut.
On first down is Young. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
No, we changed it.
This is Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Here's 3rd and 7. Jackson looking to throw. It's caught outside. It's complete. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Jackson now. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Rolling right. That is caught. And he'll take it on in.
Standing on our heels.
Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break.
Scramble out the pocket,
you can see
keep
this
your eyes
group just slowly
downfield.
starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Now Jackson. Flush to his right, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The catch made by McMillan. Now he's loose at the 40. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's set.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. That's going to be caught. He's going to have a Panthers first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here.
Yellow, 43, 52 blaster. Switch, yellow. Hut.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The two-pointer cuts the lead to 7.
Yeah, because you can't stop, man. You're not going to get to it.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Scorton in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Return.
Now it's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, this crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Moving left, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
No, we can be.
Fourth down. Jackson. escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Green Jack.
On 2nd down, Young. That is caught by the tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and complete.
Bye-bye. Quit the game, bitch.
He's going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
It's a gain of 35. And the Ravens first down.
Again, it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead.
And he's into the end zone.
Hey, stop trying to play D-line. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
8-point lead here in the 4th.
22.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw is Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard to throw. Young. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Now Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Moving to his right. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens.